Okay, so you say you're an atheist. You say you don't believe in God. So how come you won't shut up about God? All right, that's a fair question. The answer after this. Hey, this is Mike, your unelected mayor of Atheistville. And I've recorded this video like 3 times, I think, because I can't seem to get through it without going off on a rant, and it just gets completely out of control. So I'm going to try to limit that. And it's because of this question. And that is, if you're an atheist and you don't believe in God, then why won't you shut up about God? Well, that's an oversimplified and quite frankly a little stupid kind of a question, because I'm not talking to you about my lack of belief. I'm not talking to you simply because I don't believe. I don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster, but you're not going to see a video on that. I don't believe that Santa Claus exists. I don't believe in leprechauns. None of these things are ever going to come up on a podcast, and the reason is this. No one that supports the Loch Ness Monster has ever said that the Loch Ness Monster is going to condemn me or anyone else to hell. No one has ever gone to their city council, of which they are a city councilman, and said, hey, I propose this law, and let me read from the book of the Loch Ness Monster. That's what happens in the United States. We have very, very many laws that people have stood up and said, here's the reason this is a good law, and let me give you some biblical support for that, as if that has any bearing on my life. I'm not Christian, I'm not Muslim, I'm not Jewish, I'm not Hindu, any of these other things. So no matter what book, I'm not picking on specifically Christianity, although that's the largest religion in the country I live in. But none of these things have any direct influence over me, or shouldn't have any direct influence over me, because I'm not a believer in that. So when you attempt to pass laws based on your beliefs that will negatively impact me, even if they're not even overtly negative, I don't want your laws based on your belief to impact me, based on your religious belief. So yeah, am I going to speak out about that? Of course. Why wouldn't I? In fact, it's not only my right to do so, but it's a bit of my duty to do so. As an American citizen, we have a foundation built on protest. That's what we do in this country. Protest takes many different forms. It could be this YouTube channel. It could be someone that writes a book, someone that joins Congress, someone that marches in the streets. Doesn't matter. It's all the same thing, which is to say, hey, I may be part of a minority. I might have this specific group of people that I belong to, and we have a voice and we want to be heard. Nothing happens without someone standing up and making their voice heard, and that's what we do. Just recognize that we're not talking about the lack of God just because of a lack of God. We are talking about the influence that believers have over us that we think should not be so strong. That's what we're talking about. Hope that helps. Thanks a lot. Take care. Hey, thanks for checking out my latest video. If you like what you heard, make sure you give me a thumbs up and also subscribe using the button below. That way you get to keep up with all the newest videos. Thanks a lot and take care.